Hey, what's up, guys? So we're doing the final boss of Doom Hard, difficulty 2. And you guys are going to see just how insanely power creepy this game is. Just keep in mind that we're all, the required level for this. And we all already died like a whole bunch of times. And this dungeon goes up to difficulty 4. So I already fucked up my location or whatever. Anyway, so you'll see very quickly just how hard this is. This boss has not one but 2 DPS checks, and I'm almost certain, thankfully he has easy to dodge attacks, but he has 2 DPS checks that, if not checked, you pretty much wipe. So if you don't, oh my god, this game's lagging a lot. So if you don't have, like, the right settings, or the right, rating, whatever, you're gonna have a hard time. I also want to keep in front of this boss because he has a tail whip attack that he does constantly if there's anybody behind him. Okay, so now we got the golems. So now we have to start killing the golems. Yeah, we should all focus on one at a time. Here, this guy. I'm gonna put this up. So one guy's already dead. So how this mechanic works is you have to kill these golems like as soon as possible, and they take a lot of damage, and I couldn't even get out of that because I'm slowed because he slows the tank during this phase. And I am the last one alive. And that's basically it. There's no way I can deal that much DPS. Oh, I died without even doing anything. So, I couldn't record the other parts of this dungeon because it was a shit show. Because my phone wouldn't let me record, but, what the fuck? Why did it do that? Go the fuck away, you stupid screen recorder shit. But yeah, this game power creeps very hard. And honestly, a lot of people are starting to call it pay to win because the previous dungeon before this, yeah, he's doing like a raid wide right now, but I can't even like bother with this. Oh, let's just leave. There's no way we're gonna be able to clear this. But the current sort of
I am a revenger.
Why does it keep doing that? I'm trying to quit out of the fucking
Dragon Lord to the gallows. I am in tireless pursuit of each awakened Dragon Lord.
But yeah, you can see that my party's already saying like, yeah, this game's pay to win, and I'm starting to become on that fence just because like we're getting into this kind of content and it's literally unbeatable, even though like you're supposed to be at a point where you're able to clear that content. But yeah, so this is just a fair warning about if you want to play Dragon Raja. This game has a very, very harsh power creep. I'll give you a quick example. So right now we're on the 3rd dungeon, which is called Doom. There's 2 more called Bronze, and the next one's called Nightmare, and the last one's called Nightmare. So, when Nirvana came out, people could do Nirvana. You could do 1 and 2, no problem. They were easy. Then when, Radiance. This one's called Bliss, which is also Nirvana. Difficulty 1 was easy for most people in pubs. Difficulty 2 was a little bit more challenging. You needed some decent rating to get it. And Difficulty 3 was for whales only. If you weren't a whale, or you didn't spend some kind of money on the game, or you weren't already level 70, you're not going to clear it. Now, Doom, as you can see, Difficulty 1, you have to spend a little bit of money maybe to be able to clear it, but most people can clear it. Difficulty 2, as you just saw, you have to be able to spend some money. Everyone has to be at least like maybe 55,000 rating, which a majority of people are not at this level. Doom 3 is pretty much impossible unless you paid a lot of money. Doom 4 is whale territory only. You pretty much need 75,000 entire rating, which at this level you're not going to have. Now the other thing too is you can see the game doesn't give you any indication as to how difficult these dungeons actually are. There's no recommended rating. There's no recommended gear score. There's nothing like that. So you don't know, even going in, how difficult this is going to be. And it's a real problem because we can clear 1, no problem. But we can't even, as you saw, we can't even clear 2. And the reason why we can't even clear 2 is because we don't have strong enough people to do it. You just don't. It's the majority of people can't clear it. Now, this wouldn't be, I honestly think the mechanics of the dungeons aren't hard, but what the game does is it artificially makes the dungeons harder by giving every single boss a raid wide. So, the first 2 bosses of Doom both have a raid wide. That's what killed us every single time because the healers could not heal through it. The healing is not strong enough unless you're at, like, a really high rating or you have, like, 2 or 3 healers, but now you're sacrificing a DPS check, a DPS loss for the DPS check at the final stage. So, I don't know really what's going on in this game, and I hope Archosaur sees this, because I think a lot of people are going to start quitting, because this game is starting to look a lot like a pay-to-progress game. I've already spent $55 on it, and I'm at 54,000 rating. Most people who are free-to-play are just now hitting 50,000. And like I said, they cannot clear Doom 2. Some of them can't even clear Doom 1 yet. But yeah, I'll make a more in-depth discussion about all these systems, but I just wanted to give you guys like a sort of a big warning about this game right now. It is pay to win. And I'm very much worried that this game is going to continue in this trend to where it's going to become pay to do content, and then it's going to be troublesome. But we'll see. I don't care about being able to clear Doom 4, but if I can't even clear Doom 2 without a party who's, all very well geared because the game purposely makes it so you can't clear it unless you're geared enough, that's my definition of pay to win. Anyways, guys, take care. Right in the shit.